Hello my planner friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dia. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I just thought I would do a little plan with me video in my new business planner. It's actually not new to me. I've had this traveler's notebook cover for several years now, but I've recently had the craving to dig it back out again. I use my brown one all the time as my journal, but I keep seeing everybody post them on Instagram and their YouTube channels, and it's just really made me want to try using one again for planning. I have already ordered another Wonderland 222 next year in the B6 size to use as my business planner, but I wanted to go ahead and try this out this year and see if this might work for me instead. And I really think I'm liking the way this works, so I might go ahead and stick with this. If I do stick with this, I am going to probably get a new cover. This cover was my daughter's and I just never really connected with it. My dog scratched it up a few years ago when she was a puppy, and I know someday when she's gone, I'm gonna love this planner and it's gonna remind me of her. But right now, as my business planner, I kind of want to start new with a clean new one. And unfortunately, I missed the Superior Labor sale because I think I might have snatched one of those up if I could have. I'm gonna probably get myself a new camel and then have it stamped by Baumkuchen. Is that how you say it? Baumkuchen. I want to go stop by their store one of these Sundays and have them stamp it. So I just thought I would go ahead and show you guys how I'm using this and try and do a little plan with me with you guys for next week. Recently, I've been obsessed with these Sarasa clip pens and I've been loving them in my Wonderland. I love the color and I love how they write, but I've been having that itch to use my fountain pens again, and I brought out a couple of my really nice Vanishing Point fountain pens, but I always seem to end up back with my Platinum Preppies. These pens are like $5 each. This is the crystal one, the clear one. So I think it's about $7. And I don't know, I just love this pen. It is such an underrated pen. I like the fine nib in size 3. It writes butter soft, especially on this paper. And right now I have their brown ink in it, but I did buy this ink. This is Sketch ink by, I don't even know how to say that, something in Klingner. I bought this because it's really quick drying ink. It's Sketch ink. It dries so fast, and this said that it was brown on the website, but it's really more like this color right here, this green. And while I think it's pretty, it's just not exactly the color I was looking for. Let me show you. It's this one right here. I don't know, to me it looks a little more green, but I went ahead and ordered a couple more from Jet Pens, and I think I got the black, I have blue, and I have green. So I'm gonna see which one I like best. I do like this brown in this planner here. I just feel like it goes with the camel planner perfectly. So I'll probably keep using this brown in here, and when I get my new one, I'm gonna start using it in my Wonderland. I've only been using this for 2 weeks, and this was my first week in the planner, and actually I made a huge mistake. I accidentally skipped this first page and started to write my to-dos over here in the next week. So I just drew an arrow and said they're in the previous week, and then I put them in here. That is one thing that bound planners have taught me, just to embrace the mistakes and just keep going. Over here on the right, I'm using this kind of like a brain dump. I'm going to be changing it up a little bit for this week, just to be broken down a little more into categories and not just such a long list. But I just kind of did a brain dump, and then what we do is we look at our week and we write in anything that takes us out of the office on this side right here, and then we write our must-dos in each day. And I really don't like to have more than 3 or 4 must-dos in a day, but we're really trying to get a lot of work done right now, so there are a few days where we had a lot going on, and I think I like this so far, but I want to go ahead and start planning for next week. This is a very thin planner. I just have this weekly notebook in here, this card holder with no cards in it yet, and then I have this notebook too that I'm just going to use to jot down any notes or ideas or anything that have to do with the business. And even though it's not very bulky, I need to take it out of here to write in it because I do. I am going to go ahead and stamp in the dates with this cheap ink that I got from Michael's a long time ago, and these letter stamps that I got from Amazon.
I wanted to escape for a while, thought that a couple of drinks could ease my mind. I've been thinking of you for 2 weeks straight. I know that I need to get myself back in the game. Someone said your name had a turnaround. Suddenly you're there standing in the crowd. Everything comes back in the blink of an eye. It's like you're mine, you're still mine. They skip the small talk, cause you know me better than I know myself. Oh, mine's been a while now since I saw you, but it feels like yesterday somehow. Time has stopped, nothing's changed, we're the same. And we skip the small talk, cause you know me, yeah, you know me like nobody else. I wanted to escape for a while. I called a couple of friends and we went out, but I never thought I'd see your face. I really wanted to escape, but it was just too late. Someone said your name had a turnaround. Suddenly you're there standing in the crowd. Everything comes back in the blink of an eye. It's like you're mine, you're still mine. We skip the small talk, cause you know me better than I know myself. Oh, mine's been a while now since I saw you, but it feels like yesterday somehow. Time has stopped, nothing's changed, we're the same. And we skip the small talk, cause you know me, yeah, you know me like nobody else. Skip the small talk. It's been a while now. Skip the small talk. It's been a while now. Skip the small talk, cause you know me better than.
Okay, so I just totally turned and started drawing in this and didn't even realize I was in the middle of the planner. I'll deal with that when I get to it, but I actually don't care to put in and stamp the dates like this. I'm horrible at it, but I thought it was best to buy an undated planner so that I could just test this out and see if it's gonna work. I actually have ordered the 2023 weekly inserts, and those should actually be coming in the mail tomorrow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and write in my to-do list for here. I'm not gonna do this section yet because this is the part that I sit with my husband and do. We look at what we have going on for the day and what we can squeeze in, and we don't usually pre-plan this section at the beginning of the week. We'll usually sit down the night before or the morning of and decide what we're gonna get done that day. I have been keeping notes in my notes app on my iPhone of the things we need to get done for each project, and I'm gonna go ahead and start writing in those now. So I have quite a few.
Don't listen to what everyone else says. Take your time. You're not their mess. Yeah, you might not be at your best, but it's fine. I don't mind telling truths when you need to hear them, and be kind when that's what you prefer. How about when you can't see a way out? Help you fight let you know that it won't always be this way. You will get there someday, babe. Feel the sun on your face. Visit Paris or Broadway and chill out on Sundays. Please don't take this the wrong way. I'm on your side through the worst days. I just have to say I miss my best friend. Seeing her smile, still I don't mind telling truths when you need to hear them. And be kind when that's what you prefer. How about when you can't see a way out? Help you fight and let you know that it won't always be this way. You will get there someday, babe. Feel the sun on your face. Visit Paris or Broadway and chill out on Sundays. Stop, just hold on a minute. This part is nearly finished. You'll get a fresh start. So count to 10, take a deep breath. This is the only way you'll ever find out that it won't always be this way. You will get there someday, babe. Feel the sun on your face. Visit Paris or Broadway and chill out on Sundays. It won't always be this way. You will get there someday, babe. Feel the sun on your face. Visit Paris or Broadway and chill out on Sunday.
Oh my gosh. Okay. My hand started to go all crazy because I'm in a weird writing position. But that's it. This is kind of my brain dump for next week. These are the different leagues that we're photographing right now. And then just kind of the next steps that we need to do for each one that come to mind right away. There will be more after we complete these steps, but there's no way we'll get done all of this within this week. So anyway, it's a place to start and it's kind of like my brain dump. And so I know what to do next. And when we sit down together to see what we're going to do for the week, this is the list that I pull from. So that's pretty much it. That's how I'm using my business planner right now. My to-do list that I do. So let me grab something. For example, something like sample backgrounds. We have sample backgrounds that we need to do for 3 different teams. I will put that in this planner if I'm the one who's going to be doing it. So let me show you. What I'll do is I'll take something from this list here, and then when I break it down into a task for myself, I put it into my personal planner here. And this is just kind of the overall what we need to get done for the day. My husband has his own to-do list that breaks down his parts of the project as well. I hope all that made sense. I don't know if it did. Maybe it'll help some of you with your planning. It's pretty basic. I can't wait to get a new planner cover. While I am gonna still keep this one because I love it very much, I am excited to get a new one. I have a few things coming from Jet Pens and also from Baumkuchen, and I'll go ahead and make a video on those probably for next week. But if you guys have any questions about this planner or any of my other planners, please feel free to leave them down below. What did I do with my rubber band, guys? Oh, there it is. I kind of feel like this is going to be a pain to take in and out to work on, so I might just have to adapt and learn to write with it in my book. Or I need to get real bands instead of just using rubber bands. I don't know. Does it make it easier to slide these in and out of the book when you have like the real Midori bands? Okay, well, that's it. That's my, oh, no, not that. That's my plans for next week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe got something out of it. Again, if you have any questions for me, go ahead and leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, I would really love it if you give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video, make sure you hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.